2025년에 열린 UIPM 펜타슬론 월드컵 파이널 여자부 경기에서는 대한민국의 성승민 선수가 믿기 어려운 기적 같은 역전 드라마를 써내려가며 전 세계 팬들을 놀라게 했습니다. 이번 대회는 근대5종 경기의 새로운 시대를 보여준 무대로 승마 종목이 제외되고 펜싱과 장애물 경기, 그리고 수영과 레이저런의 4가지 종목으로 약 90분 동안 숨막히는 승부가 이어졌는데요. 각 종목은 짧지만 강렬했고 선수들에게는 체력과 정신력, 그리고 집중력이 모두 요구되는 치열한 무대였습니다. 첫 번째 종목인 펜싱은 이제까지의 리그전 방식이 아니라 보다 박진감 넘치는 노가웃 토너먼트 방식으로 치러졌습니다. 두 선수씩 맞대결을 펼쳐 상대를 제압하면 다음 라운드로 진출하는 형식이었는데요. 성승민 선수는 인상적인 집중력을 발휘하며 상위 라운드까지 진출했고 첫 종목부터 높은 점수를 확보하며 좋은 출발을 알렸습니다. 이어진 두 번째 종목은 최근 근대5종의 상징이 된 장애물 경기였습니다. 승마 대신 도입된 이 종목은 인자 챌린지를 연상케 하는 새로운 형태의 장애물 코스로 높이 40에서 100cm에 이르는 다양한 장벽과 장애물을 순서대로 통과해야 했는데요. 밸런스와 점프력, 그리고 순발력 등 복합적인 신체 능력이 중요했습니다. 세 번째 종목은 200m 자유형 수영이었고 이 종목은 기록으로 순위가 결정되기 때문에 모든 선수들이 초반부터 전력을 다하는 구간이었습니다. 그리고 마지막으로 대회의 하이라이트는 레이저런이었는데요. 이 종목은 10m 거리에서 레이저 권총으로 50초 안에 최대한 빠르게 5발을 맞춘 후 600m를 달리는 과정을 4번 반복하는 방식이며 총 3200m를 달리는 경기였습니다. 펜타슬론의 모든 흐름을 결정짓는 피날레이자 체력과 집중력, 그리고 정신력이 동시에 시험받는 순간이었습니다. 앞선 세 종목의 점수를 합산해 순위가 높은 선수부터 먼저 출발하는 핸디캡 방식으로 진행되었는데요. 성승민 선수는 선두 그룹보다 약간 뒤에서 출발했지만 남다른 집중력과 체력으로 놀라운 결과를 만들어냈습니다. 모두를 놀라게 만든 성승민 선수의 경기 장면 함께 보시겠습니다.
All to the background sound of 1940s cinema music.
Yeah, Sean, excellent flash there.
Beautiful octave, 8-line beat to knock her opponent's blade out of the way, temporarily creating the opening for that attack against the French fencer. See Flavin on the right with her hand just a little bit further away from the guard. That's an indication of her pommeling nature, using a straight grip rather than the pistol grip to create a bit of extra reach.
Strong win for a straight line flash, didn't quite get it, and it was no point. It was point off the hold. Flavin just looking for preparing underneath. Her hand went for the foot, but it's strong with those electric reactions. We had a view of Shong practicing with a coach on the piece earlier on, and I think it was great adapting to the sun that she's got in before the spout.
She wasn't wearing that jacket when she was doing her training though. It must be a completely different feeling. 1600 newtons of force in the jacket and the under jacket, the plastron, as Xiong goes 3-0 up. And she is deploying what she was doing in practice with her coach. The 8 and 6 lines being used by the athlete on the left. Just going in from a little bit too far away this time.
Looks like Shong just blocked off Flavin's épée onto her leg there. That often happens when you take parry 8. But you can see the mix-up of parries there, but it's Shong launches herself for that point. Less than 4 seconds left. Flavon will be trying to pick up a point. She goes for that flash, doesn't quite get it, and it's victory for Xiong. Xiong proceeds to the next round.
Now, 2 more to go. Karbovnik of Poland on the far side, going up against Xiong of Korea.
And they off big wheel straight into the tilted ladder. Watch Karbovnik tackle those tilted ladders. 3 laches in 1. Over, under, through for Karbovnik. What will she do on the flying hoop? She'll go for that second part, catch and release, swing for the loss, climbing, but sticks that landing. Quick feet on the steps, climbing holds. No hesitation with this, great grip strength.
This is superb from Karbovnik.
Sprint finish, and it's just 34 seconds for Karbovnik. Xiong finishing off on the climbing holds, going through safely. Sprint for the finish wall. Away from each other, so really important swim for these athletes here for the start of the laser run.
Heat number 2 of the swim at the World Cup final for the women is underway.
For heat 2, Seong going first. Seong.
We have Xiong in your screen.
Korea.
She makes her way for her first 25 of this first 50. And then just closest to us we have Elise Ronaldo, but it's Malak Ismail further out in the pack who's trying to keep up with Xiong.
Yeah, she did this at the Junior World Championships, didn't she, Malak Ismail? Going out hard in the swim. It didn't pay off for her in Sekesheferova because she blew up a little bit in the laser run because of the effort she put in the pool. And she did finish with bronze, so it wasn't all bad, but she needs to be careful about her pacing. She'll turn in 2nd place on the far side of the pool.
Will be interesting to see the splits which Xiong turns on, to see if she's really keeping up that first 50 pace. She turned on at 30 seconds. She's kept it up. It should be around 1 minute. It is 1:04, so she is slowing down a bit, but that's what all that first 50 is about, just getting a good start and then keeping it throughout. This is the 3rd 50 of 4, where the legs need to get out, and you can see that 1-2 rhythmic kick from Xiong. Really good stuff there. She's not having a pause in her kick, which is really, it's a motoring through with the kicking. And Ishmael, and it looks like Guzi are pacing against each other. It's a turn for the last 50 of 4.
Yeah, brilliant stuff here in the pool. Xiong leading the way, and in 2nd place it's Malak Ismail is keeping up with Xiong. In 3rd, Guzi. Just need to look at Ronaldo in lane 2. Is she going to start kicking a little bit harder, or is she happy with her position, saving a little bit for the laser run?
Well, Guzi is in a dangerous position here for the rest of the field if she has a good swim. She's an excellent laser runner and could really find herself in podium contention.
Just on the front, and Aurora Tognetti starts us off with Farida Khalil just behind her. Italy leading the line from the host nation, Egypt. Coming out very shortly will be Małgorzata Karbownik. Karbownik makes her way out of the start-finish line, and we have then another 31. You can see as Flavin comes out of the box that Karbownik is almost out and through into the inner loop. Start-finish straight. They are chasing things down here as Khalil up front is coming out of the inner loop.
About to enter her first shooting series.
So important in the range. In position number 2, the leading athlete, Khalil, hits target 1 and 2.
Oh, it's just 3 green lights for Khalil, so she's sitting on that 4. And it's 5 lights for Khalil, off and away.
7 shots to complete the 5. Tognetti now trying to get that 4th, which proved tricky for Khalil. It's more tricky for Tognetti. She does get it, and Tognetti still waiting to get a 5th shot. Karbownik catching up. She's got 4 out of 5. Karbownik's out of the range with a 6.22 in the range. Karbownik is going to be all over the back of Tognetti here on this second lap, and Farida Khalil is miles ahead already.
3 green lights for Xiong, 4 green lights for Xiong. Xiong is off and away with a 10-second shoot. Xiong is still in a race here as she'll hunt down Karbownik. Khalil has her eyes on gold. Tognetti enters the range, and we'll look at Karbownik.
Unbelievable this is. Khalil has come out of the range on the second shoot before the second athlete has come in.
We'll look at the accuracy of Tognetti shooting on the right-hand side of your screen, but Karbownik had a 6-second shoot in the previous shooting series. And it's
She's gonna
7 seconds for Karbownik. She's out into second position, and Tognetti falls into 3rd place. We have a takeover from Karbownik.
But Tognetti is a better runner. She proved that on the second lap, and she's already closing the gap here. But it's all in the range, and now look at Xiong. She's running hard in 4th. In the background there, the pair of Xiong and Flavin still in the hunt for medals at the 2025 World Cup final. Great here. She perhaps is starting to feel the heat a little bit now. It's a lot more humid up here in Alexandria than it is in Cairo, where the Egyptians train. So these conditions are not ideal for anyone in the field. You'd think perhaps the Egyptians would have an advantage, but it's sticky here.
But exciting stuff happening on the 3rd running lap. Xiong, who started up in 5th position, now in 3rd. She is about to take over Tognetti to be in that silver medal contention.
And Flavin has overtaken Karbownik. Karbownik dropping back through the field here as Farida Khalil gets her shooting started. The 3rd visit to the range, and she's already got 4 out of 5. She's going to come out of the range in a massive lead here. Gets 5. 13 second shoot here for Farida Khalil as Xiong enters the range now, having taken 2nd place. Tognetti and Flavin come in at the same time. This is all about the shoot for the minor medals, as we see Xiong's precision target in the top right-hand side. Great shooting from the Korean.
And it's 7 seconds for Xiong. She's off and away. Will she be able to catch up to Farida Khalil? Karbownik with that amazing shoot again.
No, she can't, surely. This would be some run from Xiong. Karbownik with another great shoot out in 3rd, but Xiong coming down the back straight. She's going to cross with Khalil on the first of the inner loops, and Karbownik is relying on her shooting here to keep her going. Been superb in the range as Xiong with the massive lead here.
Amazing stuff from Xiong.
But Xiong ahead of her has got some breathing space. Talk about breathing space. Here you can see the gap between 2nd and 3rd on the inner loop.
She's off and away. Eyes on gold for Farida Khalil, but it's Xiong who's just entering the field for her last shooting series.
5 out of 5 for the 14-year-old as Xiong gets 2 out of 2, 3 out of 3, 4 out of 4. Xiong is on for silver here. Has she got it in the legs to take out Farida Khalil here? Back of the inner loop as Xiong tries to hunt her down. That's the gap between silver. Is about to make history here at the 2025 World Cup final. Punching the air and crossing the line for gold. 14-year-old Farida Khalil, and coming in for silver medal. It's been a tremendous performance from the Korean. Song Seung-min is going to cross the line for silver here in Alexandria. And what a sprint to the line